Hello everyone, there we are for another video on the brand new streaming series on Disney Plus, Cars on the Road, that is already available for more than 3 weeks now. We will do another episode review today on number 7, B-Movie, which is my second favorite episode, so let's get started by first featuring the characters. You have Lightning McQueen, who is seemingly crazy about films, especially horror films, because he has a lot of basic and actually detailed knowledge, for example, about the well-known movie director Bella Cadavre, who only uses real effects for her films. And there you already have the first joke in the episode when he is talking about CGI and he actually doesn't like it a lot. And as if anyone in this episode wants to demonstrate how good these real effects look like, you can see a spider car walking there in the background. Next on, you can see that Lightning is almost nervous when a Pitty, who is working on the movie set, recognizes him, and he's totally fulfilled with being offered a movie role. However, he's not talented at all at acting, and he isn't even able to say one single sentence. It takes 37 tries until there is one that is almost okay. So it is taken. However, that's where Mater comes in. So he tries to encourage Lightning by making some silly moves with one of these zombie brains on his head, and Lightning is totally amused by it, but also the filmmakers. So Mater is hired for a film role, and you can see he's really talented. First of all, he is on the graveyard and he plays a frightened car. After that, he makes a joke and tries to make this role more lovable and more likable. He then is a crazy scientist and ultimately is offered the role of the American president. A moment I found really touching was when he got a compliment by Bella Cadavre, because you know Mater for such a long time and he has always been living in Radiator Springs. There were decades where the town was a real ghost town. There was not even a single customer, and he has so much talent that could have entertained millions of cars, but he has never been discovered. Another point I found really great in this episode, and which was actually one of the things I expected from the series, is to show some character development, which means that you have new traits for both of these characters. You know that Mater is totally entertaining and funny, but you get more into the depth of this trait, and also you get to know more about Lightning McQueen. He knows a lot about films, and he would like to act in one, although he's not really talented at it. And I think this is really important to see some new things about these well-known cars. Also, the chemistry between these two is well done, so Lightning is almost jealous, but really frustrated when he fails to say this single sentence and actually annoys anyone, whereas Mater is totally what they are expecting an actor to be. Then you have Mater, who tells him that he's good at so many things and that all the others also need something. And this is the point where Lightning recognizes that he has actually behaved in a bad way that day, and the next day he apologizes, but Mater is totally okay with it. Besides these points and the already mentioned jokes, there are some more I'd like to highlight at this point. So, for example, Lightning's line, "Don't look at me," and you know, I stress it correctly, but he was not able to do this, and it was actually quite funny to see this. Then you have that CGI reference, which is specifically interesting when you have a show that is actually animated and in such a nice way. So Pixar is always doing fine on their films and shows. Moreover, I really liked when Lightning became nervous when he was recognized, because he should actually know that feeling. Also, Mater's many roles and how he made them great. Another point is Ivy's return, because of her sudden chance for a movie role that made her leave the circus, and she was totally surprised, whereas Mater and McQueen thought, okay, we were just offered many roles and then we were fired because of another story and a whole new genre for the film, featuring Ivy then as a singing zombie. Last but not least, there were some cute Easter eggs. So I have already mentioned the Brake Light Pictures reference. You have the mama ship from Unidentified Flying Mater among the stuff for the film when some pitties are unpacking things from a truck. Todd Pizza Planet is there among the wardrobe accessories, which is quite interesting for me. You also have a cash desk there that resembles the one we can briefly see in Lights Out, I guess. And there is a saw, which is a reference to the Rumblers episode. I think there were some nice ones. There was also a palm tree, which may be a reference to the Dino Park episode, and I really liked it a lot. So to summarize, we can say that there are some nice new character traits for both characters Lightning and Mater. We have some character progression also for the friendship itself. So for example, when Mater is totally okay with Lightning being foolish the day before, and then you have these funny jokes that strengthen the adorable structure scene by scene. You have them entering the film set, you have a role for McQueen, several for Mater, and then this progression in the end. Jokes with Ivy returning, and this is great. One of my favorite episodes for sure. I totally recommend you rewatching it all the time to discover all the tiny little things that are hidden there. Yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you on soon. Bye.